אקורדיון, קורדי קורדי קורדיון, מנגן אקורדיון. אני מנגן.
מה אתה מנגן?
אני מנגן עלי גיטר, עלי הגיטר, מנגן עלי גיטר. אני מנגן.
מה אתה מנגן?
אני מנגן עלי כינור, עלי הכינור, מנגן עלי כינור.
האוטו שלנו גדול וירוק, האוטו שלנו נוסע רחוק, בבוקר נוסע בערב הוא שם, נובילו לי תנובה ביצים וחלב.
כבר סידרנו הרכבת, בואו ילדים לשבת, הקטר מצפצף, לא ייסע מי לא ישב, הקטר מצפצף,
לא ייסע מי לא יושב. בין הרים ובין סלעים טסה הרכבת, ומכל הילדים אותך אני אוהבת. לה 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 לה.
דוגית נוסעת, מפלסי השניים, ומלאכיה נרדמו כולם.
רוח נושבת על פני המים, ילד פוסע על החוף דומם. רוח נושבת על פני המים, ילד פוסע על החוף דומם.
אלינו אווירון, קח אותנו למרום.
נתרומם מעל הרים ונהיה כציפורים,
נעלה לכוכבים,
נרחב בין העננים, לשמיים יד נושיט, גשם גשם משמיים, כל המון טיפות המים, טף טף מחאו כף אל כף, טף טף מחאו כף אל כף.
להב אש חוצה שמיים, מעבר את העיניים, בריק וברק, זה הבריק הברק. בריק ברק, זה הבריק הברק. בריק ברק.
כל הדיר מן השמיים, מחריש את האוזניים,
רם רם, זה הרם ירעם. רם, זה הרם ירעם. רם.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hope you're all doing very well on this Motzi Purim, the Erev, the evening after Purim. I hope that you had a wonderful Purim, that you nashed a Humintash and did all of that Purim stuff. Happy to be here with you, and happy to be here with Rabbi Kupitz. Shalom, Rav.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Great to be with you. We're going to get started on this Shabbat with a little bit of music to get us warmed up and into the spirit, a couple of Shabbat songs.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, yobby bobby bobby bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, yabby babby babby bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Hine matobu manayim, shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachan. Take it down. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachan. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Bring it up. Hine matov umanayim. Everybody clap your hands. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachan, gam yachan. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh, up in my rosh. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling, Becho, deep in my lev, deep in my lev, Deep in my love, I got that Shabbat feeling. Deep in my love, deep in my heart to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling. Bechol gufi, all over my body. I got that Shabbat feeling. It's bechol gufi to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me. I got it all over me. All over me. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me. All over me to stay. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Oh, well, those songs have really helped to get that Shabbat feeling to be in me. We are going to get ready and light our Shabbat candles. So if you have candles that you're lighting along with us at home, you can get them and light them as well. And as soon as those candles are lit there behind Cantor Paul, then we will make one circle for ourselves and one circle for our family and one circle for all the people in the world. And now we're going to join in our blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlikneh Shel Shabbat.
We join in singing L'cha Dodi as we continue to bring the spirit of Shabbat into our homes. Shabbat Shalom umevorach. May you have a Shabbat of peace and blessing.
L'cha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabla L'cha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabla Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom umevorach Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom umevorach L'cha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabla L'cha Dodi Likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabla
We're going to continue now with Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. If you're in a place that you're comfortable to stand, you can do that. Otherwise, we can rise inside in our spirits. Baruch Hu, our call to prayer.
Lai la lai la lai la la lai Lai la la lai la lai la la lai Lai la 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 lai la 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 lai Lai la 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 lai Lai la 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 lai Lai la 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 lai Borechu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Ba'en HaMevorach HaMevorach Leolam Va'en.
We connect ourselves to the Holy One, to God, and to everything that is in the world as we sing together Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vahen. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vahen. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Adonai Echad.
Join in singing our song of freedom, Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh norati lo osei fele. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh norati lo osei fele. Malchutcha ra'u v'anecha Bokeyam livnei Moshe u'Miriam Ze Eli anu Ve'amru Adonai Mloch Leolam va'en Bichamocha Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh norati lot osei fele. Norati lot osei fele. Norati lot osei fele.
We connect ourselves to all of those who have come before us, to our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents and our great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, all the way back to Abraham and to Sarah with our Avot Ve'imahot prayer. And before that, we offer a line, a verse, that God open our hearts and our mouths that we may offer words of blessing and praise, and then our Avot Ve'imahot prayer.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips so that I can pray to you with all my heart. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Velohei Avotenu V'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah.
We give thanks for our Torah. It is a tree of life. To all who hold fast to it, all who support it are happy. Shalom, shalom. Sing of peace. Here we go.
Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba betomcha me'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba betomcha me'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
Well, yesterday was Purim, and Purim is done, but I thought I'd choose one of my favorite stories, but also sort of a silly story to tell, since I still have a little bit of the Purim spirit in me from yesterday. Once there was a family, and this was a big family who lived in a little house, and it was crowded. The children, the animals, the parents. This was only a 2-room house. There was a bedroom, and then there was a big room that was everything else. It had a kitchen in the corner, and it was the living room, and it was the play area, and it was where all the kids slept. And the kids were running in and out all the time, and they'd have to set up a table in the house when they needed to eat and take down the table when they were done eating. It was a small place, and they had a barn with animals outside for their little farm. Well, one Shabbat, the kids were particularly feisty, and they were kind of fighting with each other. I want to light the candles. No, I want to light the candles. I want to hold the Kiddush cup. No, I want to hold the Kiddush cup. And after that Shabbat, the parents decided they had to do something to bring more peace to their home. So they decided they would go and visit the rabbi. They knocked on the rabbi's door. The rabbi came to the door, opened it. It was a squeaky door. They said, Rabbi, we just had Shabbat, and it was not peaceful in our house. There was too much noise, kids running around, fighting with each other. What do we do to bring more peace to our house? The rabbi thought and thought and thought and thought and thought. And then the rabbi said, I know. They said, what? He said, a cow. You have a cow, don't you? They said, yes. You should bring the cow into the house. That will solve your problems. Well, they thought it sounded a little crazy to them, but okay, that's what the rabbi said. They brought the cow from the barn into the house. Remember, this was a very small house, and this was a very big cow. It filled most of that big room, kind of just stood there. Moo, moo, moo. The cow was there, took up so much space. And now they had kids running in and out, and they still had to take care of the other animals, and they still had to clean the house, but there was a big cow standing in the middle of everything. It was not helping. It was making things worse. Well, a few days later, when things were just getting worse, they went back to the rabbi. The door opened. Rabbi, I know you said to bring a cow into the house, but it really isn't working. What should we do? Chickens! Chickens! You have chickens. I've been to your place. I know you have chickens. Bring the chickens into the house. Well, they thought this was really, really not a smart thing to do, but it's what the rabbi had said. And this was a time in which people actually listened to the rabbi. And so there they got. They went out to the barn, and they couldn't just leave the chickens into the house. They had to chase them. They were chasing the chickens. They brought the chickens into the house. Well, the chickens came into the house, and unlike the cow that just stood in the middle of the living room, the chickens were everywhere. When they sat down at the table to eat their cereal in the morning, the chickens would stand on the table and peck in their cereal bowl. There were feathers floating around the house. It started to smell. It was sort of disgusting. It was yucky to have these chickens in the house. Well, the next day, they couldn't stand this anymore. They went back to the rabbi. Same story. Rabbi, it's not getting better. It's getting worse. What should we do? The rabbi thought. Goat! They couldn't believe what they were hearing, but it's what the rabbi had suggested. So they brought their goat. They brought their goat into the house. Well, the goat had to be watched all the time. They had to take shifts because the goat ate everything. If they weren't paying attention, the goat would eat the couch, or it would eat the chair, or it would eat their food. It would eat anything. It seemed to be hungry all the time. And the cow was still there, filling up the living room and making a lot of noise and smelling. And the chickens were all over the house. It was really, really, really gross. And so they went back to the rabbi. Rabbi, they told all the story. Has to end. This is horrible. The rabbi thought and said, well, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow morning, I want you to take all the animals back to the barn. And then I want you to work as a family to clean and scrub and make the house smell and look wonderful. And then set a wonderful table for Shabbat, and you can have your Shabbat dinner, and peace will come back to your home. Well, that's exactly what they did. In the morning, they let out the cow. Bye, cow. They chased out the chickens. Bye, chickens. They let out the goat. Out went the goat. And they scrubbed and they cleaned from top to bottom, from side to side, from hither and yon. They cleaned the whole house. And then they set a beautiful table. And when they sat down for Shabbat, even though there was still a little noise from kids fighting over who got to light the candles or hold or lead the Kiddush, and even though the house everybody was still a little rambunctious in the house, it felt like the most peaceful Shabbat they had ever had. And it truly was. Every Shabbat from then on always felt like Shabbat Shalom, a Shabbat of peace. And I wish all of you a Shabbat Shalom.
Chala, chala, oh my Shabbos, chala, 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 yummy, delicious and sweet. La 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 la. Well, sometimes I bake it with raisins, sometimes with chocolate chips. Sometimes I even use currants, so tasty on my lips. I love my challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah, 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 yummy, delicious and sweet. La 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 la. Well, sometimes I spread it with butter. Sometimes I spread it with jam. Sometimes I even use Nutella, 'cause that's the weird guy I am. I love my challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah, 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 yummy, delicious and sweet. La 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 la. Well, before it goes in the oven, we give the dough a special twist. It bakes up so brown and delicious with a smell I can't resist. Smells just like challah, challah. Oh, my Shabbos challah, challah, challah. Yummy, delicious, and sweet. La 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 la. Well, you probably think that we're finished, but singing is just so much fun, especially when we sing about challah. Our singing's never done. Everybody, challah, challah. Oh, my Shabbos challah, challah, challah. Yummy, delicious, and sweet. Ya ya la 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 la.
The auto subtitles on Facebook think we're singing about Carla. Carla. So
I love that Carla boy.
yeah. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Just a couple of announcements. First of all, tonight at our 7:30 Shabbat service, it's also a Scout Shabbat. So for kids and young adults who are involved in scouting, we are having a scout element in our service this evening, and you're certainly invited to join us. And next week, a week from this tonight, we have our special Interfaith Exchange Shabbat with Claremont Presbyterian Church. So Pastor Reverend Sapio will be joining us for services next Friday night, and I'll be joining on the church Facebook page in Cantor Paul on that following Sunday, so the 5th and the 7th of March. So put that into your calendar so that you can join us. This Sunday will be for those who are Beit Sefer kids and are Beit Sefer age and enrolled in Beit Sefer. We'll be having a special Purim program this Sunday in our Beit Sefer. So parents should have all received all the schedules and the electives to sign up for and all that kind of stuff. But if for some reason you haven't, check your emails. They are there. Any other announcements you want to add, Cantor Paul?
No, I don't think at this time. I'm just looking forward to the post-Purim Persian party and on Sunday, and that should be a lot of fun. I get to wear the costume that I didn't get to wear last night, but I'm looking forward to that. And lots and lots and lots and lots of things coming up. Hope everybody enjoyed their Hamantashen. And there might be still some left for Nashen after services tonight. So.
Great. Let's close with our family blessing. Gather at home with the people who are there with you, your parents or grandparents or brothers or sisters, whoever's there, for our family blessing.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us. We hope to see you all soon. We're back at 6:45 tomorrow evening for Havdalah. You can join us on our Zoom channel. Check our TBI update email. Lehitraot. See you soon.
Lehitraot. Shabbat Shalom. See you later.